season today. Welcome to East Lansing and the home of the Michigan State Spartans. Spartan Stadium, a.k.a. the Woodshed. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on last season's national champions, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. The Michigan State Spartans offense will get the first swing today. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. It's a run. Running back's got it. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. They'll hand it off. Breaks free. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Michigan State 7, Notre Dame 0.
Bringing it out. It's Wallace. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So Notre Dame's offense out there for their first possession. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's
tremendous toughness here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Running through the tackle. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. is going to be really difficult. They'll give it to the back. Broken tackle. Continues to fight for yards. He's in the clear. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's Wallace. Oh, what a move.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
He's running out of time here. Oh, and they picked it up. It's still a live ball. Looks like the player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Tight end goes in motion. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. And the Spartans looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. He's found some room at the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking for a man. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Well, Kirk, he played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand. Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The Spartans will have 1st and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground here. Brings her in the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Sparty.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. To throw, it's Nolan. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
QB keeper all the way. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. The completion makes it 2nd down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
What a play by this defense. It strung the quarterback out on the pitch, did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. To throw, it's Nolan. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Let's start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Spartans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Can he make it to the marker? Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. The punt team making their way on the field. Fair catch made at the 20. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And there's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Dropping back, it's Nolan. Looks left and finds his target there. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Young. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the handoff. Look out, room to run here. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. On the ground, it's Young. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Norton. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, it's a nice job of picking up the first down by this Michigan State running back. And Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer. Always a good back in East Lansing.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. And the Spartans come to the line to run the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The pocket breaking down. Launches it deep down the left side. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket, looking for his big tight end. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Heads out of bounds after the interception. Defense makes a huge play here in this close game. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Dropping back. It's Nolan. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Gets loose. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. To dart right down the middle. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Spartans come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. No huddle now for the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Spartans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Back to throw. It's Nolan. Short pass finds the tight end. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. That completion makes it second and medium. Makes the grab. It's Young. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He's looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Larson. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return begins inside the 10. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Spartans will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. And the quarterback keeps it here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Escapes the pocket, but can now make a play, and they sack him. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Off the play fake on first down. He loses the football. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Incompletion brings up third down for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Spartans will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fist. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Here comes a handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. Punt team ready to boot it away. This one will be fair caught. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He stopped, and he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. It's third down to the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the... Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Trying to find some room. It's Young. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Nolan. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They've got him down out near the 40.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. The sure hands. It's Young. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. On the ground, it's Young. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a receiver. Oh, they can't bring him down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense is short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The deficit's still at 9 after the miss, a 2-possession game.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Everything taken away, this quarterback uses his mind and his feet. Really nice job here working with the lead. Why take a chance and throw it into traffic? He pulls it down, picks up some big yards there on that 3rd down and up for the first down.
2nd down after that previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Spartans come to the line in a hurry up.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's caught! Touchdown, Michigan State. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes. A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Norton. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
You get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Looking to throw. It's Nolan. Trying to get the throw off.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing.
Look out, he's loose. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 2-man clock with the running game. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That gain sets up a third down play. They pick up the first on the ground. And the Spartans are going to keep this drive rolling. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll feed the back again. Getting close to midfield now. They'll bring him down to the 47. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? Can he get there on the ground? Breaking tackles and going. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Illegal block.
So the penalty is accepted for an automatic first down. They had reached the line to make anyway on the play. The Spartans' offense is on the move now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Toss play, running right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. 2nd and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. Throwing off play action. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running back grabs it on a screen. Gets into space at the 50.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
This might be for the ball game. The pass rush closing in. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a 2-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
Makes the grab. It's Norton. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Back to pass. It's Nolan. Throws it to the right. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
That's the kind of matchup you hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler.